What's up, Planeswalkers? Theurx6 back with another Magic the Gathering Arena beta video. Today we're going to do something a little different. Instead of playing some more zombies, we're going to talk about the 5 things that I would really like to see change in the collection menu. Now, to be fair, some of these are economy related, but they still are housed within the collection window, so that's why I'm going to be discussing them here. First and foremost, I would like to see the ability to convert wildcards. Right now, if we have wildcards, all we can use them for is making a card that we currently do not own. I right now have 5 mythic rare wildcards and no rare wildcards. However, I have a need for rare wildcards. So what I would love to see is the ability to at least convert downward at a 1 to 2 ratio. So 1 mythic rare wildcard turns into 2 rare wildcards, a rare wildcard turns into 2 uncommons, and so forth. This would be the most generous way to do a downward conversion if they decided to allow for conversions, but only at a 1 to 1 ratio, so 1 mythic to 1 rare. I would accept that because it is just adding functionality, but it would be a bit of the feel bads. Additionally, I would like to see upward conversions. 2 to 1 would, of course, be the most generous. However, a 4 to 1, I think, is fair. So you would trade in 4 rare wildcards for 1 mythic, 4 uncommons for 1 rare, etc., etc. This way, people who have a decent number of common and uncommon, who are working for a very specific deck, can easily make that deck, right? I have 15 commons and 11 uncommons. I also am currently just playing zombies and various forms of zombies. Instead of needing these commons and uncommons, since I already have the base for these, I would love to be able to convert these into different rares and mythics that I might want to test out. So that's the first thing. The second thing is the ability to search for new cards. Right now, what happens when you search for new is that only cards that pertain to new in some way come up in the search. However, if I, say, have 10 packs, and I press open all, I'm only able to see the rares and mythics that I open. But maybe I do want to see whether I got that other uncommon for my deck, or if I finally finished that playset of commons that I was looking for. As of right now, there's no easy way to do that, unless you just go through each pack one by one. I will admit that this is more of just a quality of life improvement. However, the ability to see what new cards you open in a pack can help people decide what decks they may want to brew and what pieces they're still looking for. Similarly to what we open, I would like to see the ability to sort by set. Right now, that's not too big of a deal since we only have Amonkhet's. We don't even have Kaladesh. We have 5 blocks right now, or 5 sets, I should say. So right now, it's not too big of a problem. However, imagine once we start getting 10, 15, 20 sets in Arena, it's going to be very annoying to have to scroll through everything, especially if they don't at least put in a constructed versus whatever modern type thing. If they don't add in format filters, then having to go through all of the cards that you own to only play what's in standard is going to be a slog. So it would be fantastic if they would insert not only set filters, but also format filters to just make it a bit easier to go through our sets. 4, it would be great if we could search for any land art without having to do the convoluted land trick. I've shown this in my videos, and I will say that they did make it a little bit easier. So yeah, right now, they don't even show up. So I still have to do the trick of resetting, scrolling all the way back through to get to the lands. They did make it, yeah, sure, disable. They did make it so you can just plus now, which is nice. But I shouldn't have to go through that convoluted system. I should be able to just go into the lands and have my selection of basics from here. They don't have to list them all out like they do currently, going through the reset method. Theoretically, they could have a way to expand. So say I want to look at all the planes. Maybe this is what's here, the most recent art, and I can maybe right-click, since right-clicking right now doesn't actually do anything. Or I could just click, and before it actually places in the deck, it opens up that extra land art. That way, I don't have to do that crazy reset filter thing. Related to that, and the final thing I would like to discuss in this video, is the ability to have duplicates from different sets be counted as the same entity. So right now, I have 3 total ops. 2 of them from Ixalan, 1 of them from Dominaria. Let's say I had 4 Ixalan ops. Maybe I crafted them early. When I start opening Dominaria packs, I'm opening cards that I already have a playset of. This opt is no different from this opt except for in art. So I believe they should be treated like lands in that if I were to open this other opt, as soon as I opened one other opt from Dominaria, I am then able to just go into this opt and choose the art I would like. Further, this would make it so that if I opened opts in my Dominaria packs, they would go to the vault. As of right now, it's possible to have, what is this card? Legion. I apologize for the timer. It is possible to have several cards at double playsets because they've been printed multiple times in just what are the expansions in Magic Arena. And that can lead to feel bads, which is not great. It would, I think, be very appreciated from the community if these cards were compiled to be the same thing, especially since this is the same art. There's literally nothing different about these cards. These are the same card. But if I opened Ixalan packs and then I opened Rivals packs, I would be essentially punished for opening extra of these commons that I already have a playset of right here. So that's just something I would like to see. It would help vault progress slightly. I don't think it would be impacted that much. But really the main thing is being able to select the arts for cards that you already have. Those opts, right now, anyway, I have 2 Ixalan and 1 Dominaria. I'm unable to play 3 of the Dominaria arts. That's kind of lame. I have 3 opts. Let me play with the opts that I want to play with. So it's another one of those quality of life improvements that I think would go over really well in the community. I don't know how difficult this would be to implement, but I can't imagine it would be that difficult. They're the same card, right? In the game, they have the same functionality. I don't see why slapping layers through them would be too difficult, but I'm not a programmer. But those were the 5 things that I would like to see change in the collection page for Magic the Gathering Arena. Let me know if there was anything about the collection that you would also like to see change. Let me know if you like this type of video. Let me know if there are any other decks that you would like to see me play other than zombies, since I've been playing just zombies. Like the video if you liked it. Comment if you have anything you'd like to tell me. Subscribe if you think it's cool. And until next time, all will be one.